Hello, Patan. My cat is blessing your reading for this. This 9-9 reading. She is now drinking my coconut juice. Okay, that's a first. Something about sharing your life energy with your pets. Your dogs are so lucky, like they're so blessed to live in such a beautiful house. Be taken care by you. To be taken care by a team of people, I'm sensing. Okay, นางกินน้ำมะพร้าวต่อไป Thank you for all the tropical fruits that you sent me. I was singing them, you know, แบบ eggplant, coconut, eggplant, egg in a pan, bacon. That's all I remember. เดี๋ยวตั้ง intention ก่อนให้พดดวงเปิดรับพลังงานเปิดรับการชี้แนะของ spiritual team your เทวดาประจำตัวบรรพบุรุษครูบาอาจารย์ทางจิตวิญญาณThank you for being with us here today. Thank you for guiding this reading for the highest good of all. Thank you for allowing me to tap into your energy field and channel these messages for the highest good. Clearing แมวไม่ไปเลยแมวกินน้ำมะพร้าวอ่ะเคยเห็นป่ะไม่เคยเห็นอ่ะโอ้ยตามใส่แก้วอีกลูกแล้วฉันจะกินต่อได้ไหมเนี่ย Clearing any doubts, any self-doubts, any fear, any negative emotions of the past. Let it all go, making room for new, loving, positive energies, success and abundance, wealth to enter your life, new ways to celebrate your being, celebrate your family, celebrate your work and your worth, knowing your true worth. Ooh, that's coming up. Okay. อร่อยไหมโซล่าอ่านเลยแล้วกันนางอยากอยู่ในกล้อง Thank you angels for being here. โซล่าขอพื้นที่ทำงานหน่อยShe can sense the energy, that's why she's here. What are we releasing? Ego attached to the work. Your sense of self that is too embedded in what you put out into the real world, what you create, tangible things, projects, I feel.เหมือนมันจะถูกปล่อยเป็นแบบการที่เรายึดมั่นถือมั่นว่าเฮ้ยงานนี้เป็นของฉันงานนี้เป็นผลงานที่ฉันแบบกลั่นกรองมันออกมา You're releasing that โซล่าขอพื้นที่ทำงานนะมา You can sit in my lap. You'll just be here and chill.You can chill now, kitty. Yeah, recognizing your true strength. It's supposed to be upside down. So that's in the releasing, reclaiming your power.Reclaiming your power. In the past, you may have knowingly or unknowingly given away your power, or the way in which you recognize the worth of you as a spirit, as a soul, not as a not as the roles you play, not as a son, not as a brother, not as someone's student, someone's disciple. Reclaiming your power. It's releasing, it's allowing yourself the freedom to be free from the work that you create. Yeah, definitely something about what you put out in the world, what you use your hands, your minds, your mouse to click or something แบบอะไรที่แบบฉันสร้างด้วยมือของฉันเองอะแล้วเหมือนแต่ก่อนอะอัตราตัวตนหรืออีโก้มันเคยไปยึดกับตรงนั้นว่าแบบ yeah, this is gonna be my legacy, this is what I'm leaving behind in the world. But it's from an old programming. It could have been from school, from university, the way in which they taught you to understand and judge your own work and give worth to yourself as an artist, as a designer, as a creator. It was all distorted by like Western programming. เหมือนกับว่าเขาเคยสอนว่าแบบงานนี้คุณต้องคิดแบบ100 รอบ1,000 รอบล้านรอบต้องแก้มันต้องจัดเรียงมันให้มันลงตัว there's a perfectionist energy that it doesn't serve you anymore, because what you're about to create and put out, it's not going to be from that nature of creation. It's not that style of work. You want to do something completely different. You want to be you, and it's time. What are we opening up space for? What is the new cycle? Okay, 2 cards. The Fool. Yeah, just like embracing the excitement of a kid, you know, who doesn't know what's good design, what's bad art, what's good music, what's considered like classic. Who cares? A child doesn't know that. They just want to play. They just want to create with their hands. They just want to fill in the blanks and color and put stickers on things. Bring that new joy into the new earth. You're a part of the new earth where we don't belong in corporates anymore. We don't belong in like มนุษย์เงินเดือน lifestyle. We're meant to pave our own way into the new earth where everyone's creation, no matter how small, it doesn't even have to be a tangible piece of project. It's not even like other people don't have to see it, but the work that you do within yourself, how you shift your own perspectives on things and how that gets reflected in the way that you interact with the people around you, like close family members, in the way that you interact with your dogs. That's a very important one because it shows true character. And it comes from a place within your heart that is pure in its essence, that is excited to see, okay, this is what I want to do. What if I put it out in the world? What's going to happen? A kid doesn't know. It doesn't matter to them. The cause and effect doesn't matter to them. It's just, I want to do it because it's fun. This is the first card in the tarot deck. So the first major arcana แบบมันจะมี20 กว่าใบหรืออะไรเงี้ยที่เป็นเหมือน main story หลัก plot line ของ spiritual cycle เป็น pattern ที่เราแบบในชีวิตหนึ่งมันเกิดขึ้นไม่รู้กี่รอบคือ1เราต้องเริ่มต้นที่เลข0เราต้องเริ่มจากการที่เป็น the fool. I don't know anything. I release all beliefs, all judgment, all programmings. I'm a pure soul and I am open to learn from experience. They're leaping off of a cliff. They don't see it. There's no sense of danger. It's not within their peripheral at all because they're focused on the joy. They're focused on their journey forward. แล้วของที่เอาไปก็คือไม่เยอะ. You don't need a lot to move towards the success. Like whatever you select to be the skills and tools that you're going to bring forward with you on this new journey, it's enough. It's the exact things you need to bring with you. And High Priestess, you're going to be sitting in newfound wisdom, and you are the creator. You're still creating things, but from the heart. The color green here of the scroll, that's wisdom. Green coming from the heart chakra. So do what you love, do what brings you joy. You're connected to guidance, that when you sit down and make something, even if it's just for a minute, 5 minutes, it doesn't have to be hours like we were taught to do, you know, the amount of dedication and like perseverance that is required for good design, good creation. It's not true. Like you can sit down and make something really amazing in 3 minutes is what I'm getting, because you know how to work with the creative flow. You're very connected. So if you open up to receive the blessing of any divine form of energies, it could just be your guardian angels แบบเทวดาประจำตัวหรือว่าบรรพบุรุษปู่ย่าตายายหรือทวดอะไรที่เขา transition จากภพนี้ไปแล้วแต่ว่าเขาอยู่กับเราตลอดเขาดูแลเราตลอดเขาให้ inspiration มา they're the ones who send you signs. They give you synchronicities, like seeing repeating numbers could be one of them, seeing a certain symbol could be one of them, like a feather or like something. You're gonna know because you're gonna feel it, and you can thank them once you see it. But oh, thank you for sending me this sign. I know exactly what to do. Thank you for sending me the next step that I need to take. Thank you for sending your love and support. They're always with you. What else do we need to know? Any other guidance messages? What energies should be focused on right now? So a lot of the energy work I do is guiding people on how to heal something that happened in the past, whether it be when you were a kid, recent past, a kid, in your childhood, because those times are very, very influential in how we operate today in subconscious ways. And also, I also do energy works about past lives, overcoming whether it be self-blame, some self-torturing thing, self-inflicted pain from the past because feeling like I didn't deserve something, or I have to work so hard on the verge of death before I could create something worthy. So within that work of healing, one of the main ones that I've experienced myself is healing past heartbreak. And heartbreak doesn't have to come only in the form of romantic love, not only interpersonal relationships, but things that happen outside of like our control, the immediate surroundings. Some conditions lead us to feel heartbroken, which also translates to disappointment, feeling betrayed, feeling fear in moving forward, in like making the same mistake again because I would disappoint myself. Something needs to be healed from your past, something in your subconscious program. So if you think about the iceberg with the ego, like this is the ocean and there's an iceberg, right? There is a lot below the tip. Like there's a lot that we carry ที่อยู่ในจิตเรา the consciousness that haunts that haunts our flesh bodies right now has been through so much, so many lifetimes, so many different experiences, and all of them were required for you to be where you are today, because you're meant to fulfill a divine purpose that comes in the form of whatever is your natural talent, what feels the easiest for you, what puts you in a creative flow, what gives you life, what feels like you're lit. You're like lit up from the inside. Like, this is lit. Like, I could do this all day. It's that thing. That thing that you just thought about, it's that thing. And the thing holding you back, the only thing holding you back, was a past experience that made you feel really disappointed in who you were, in how you. I keep getting design. I think it's design work. It could be design work, but it's so closely tied to your soul. That's why you're a designer. You were put here. Oh, I just spat. You were put here to innovate in ways that you cannot see yet, but you are on the way there. All of this had to happen for you to be here and reclaim your power as a very powerful designer who loves to innovate. So that innovation, that new energy can only come in once you make peace with the past, with any past version of yourself that you felt, oh, I was so heartbroken, I was disappointed, this was a lot of fear for me, this left a scar, and I would never do that again because it hurts so much. It's that thing that you need to send love to. Send love to that past version of yourself. Hug them, tell them, hey, it's okay. We are here now. We figured it out. I forgive you. And please forgive me for shunning that part, for pushing you away, for putting you in a corner where you felt dark. But we're here now in love and light. That's called shadow work. You could look more into it if you want. I'm always here if you have any questions. But I'm gonna let the cards speak for now. Anything else we should know? Okay. To expand on this, past heartbreak. Yeah, it was a self of judgment. You were your own judge. You heard something, someone said something to you, and you held them in a position of authority. You respected them. But any authority figure. This could also mean your mom, your dad, your teachers, your คนที่เป็นอาจารย์หรืออะไรสักอย่าง a person of authority that transferred or taught you to think in a certain way. There's a framework that needs to be completely wiped out. A framework, structure, construction, reevaluation. Because it goes against how we're supposed to create naturally for us as like souls. We're meant to play. We're meant to play. We're meant to have fun. We're meant to fuck around, dude. Fuck around and find out. That's what we're supposed to do. Make lit things, things that we think are silly and don't make any sense, things that we cannot see the value of them today, things that with our current taste, we cannot fathom how impactful it is. But it is impactful. High Priestess is wisdom. It's setting an example. It's being a source of wisdom, of guidance. You might find yourself like teaching someone else or passing on your knowledge in the way that is not tainted. It's not influenced by energies of judgment, because you know what this feels like. You know what it's like to be judged for your work, to be judged as a person. This is a mistake in other people's part. They were just learning this from other generations before them, from their fathers, from their mothers, from the schools they went to, right? Which was, it served a purpose, like that it created humans who would work well in corporates, but we're not made for that. We were there to pick up on only, yeah, the message is to be selective about what you take away from these art schools. It's very specific. It's time to stop judging yourself. Lift that sense of judgment. Lift the critic's eye, because we are our own worst critic, especially if we learn well and we absorb these lenses, like filters on how to see the world. I'm getting it's what you heard. It's what you heard that stuck with you. that gave rise to the scale that you still hold on your work and therefore yourself. That's why the King of Wands was so important. They want you to separate เหมือนเราต้องดึงตัวเองออกมาจากงานที่เราทำให้ได้เพราะเราไม่ใช่งานและงานก็ไม่ใช่เรางานสำหรับพอด้วงคืออะไรสำหรับเรามันคือฉันณโมเมนต์นี้ตอนฉันเป็นเด็กหรือฉันเป็นคนเมื่อวานแค่คนเมื่อวานก็ไม่ใช่คนเดียวกันกับวันนี้แล้วนะแค่วาระจิตอะ we evolve all the time ฉันเมื่อเช้าฉันที่สร้างงานศิลปะเมื่อเช้าก็ไม่ใช่คนเดียวกันกับคนนี้แล้วฉันจะเอาคนนี้อ่ะไปตัดสินหรือไป criticize ไปให้คุณค่าใหม่กับงานที่ฉันสร้างในอดีตอ่ะมันไม่ได้แล้วอ่ะเพราะว่าฉันในโมเมนต์นั้น all that matters is that I enjoyed making this I had a lot of fun in the process of creation. It doesn't have to be done. It doesn't have to be completed. It doesn't have to be tangible. It doesn't have to be recognized or appreciated by anyone else outside of yourself. What matters is that it gave me life. I didn't know how much time passed. I didn't know whether or not I was hungry or I needed to pee or like I was tired. It doesn't matter. It put me in an absolute flow state that nothing else aside from my connection with my own source, the energy within me, the driving strength, the strength within me, I was just hanging out with the powerful creator who is me. We were just chilling. And then once you're done messing around with that piece of art, that piece of work, writing, whatever it is, I'm done. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to go back and judge how good it was, what I would have done differently. Doesn't matter. Just move on to the next thing. And then your inner knowing is already going to know what you would like to do differently because the experience of learning has already happened. You have to trust yourself that you are your own master. Wow. Okay, I want one here. Hopeful guiding message for PD. Two of coins. Again, coins is like about the tangible outcome or your action in the world คือในทาโร่มันจะมี4ธาตุ1คืออากาศก่อนอากาศ air is about thought forms like when you think of an idea it starts in the air form and then when it becomes something that you think is fulfilling then it becomes the water form so that would be cups in tarot and then after that is fire is passion it's creative power it's what pushes you forward it's the energy that propels you forward like the big bang that's creation and then once you embody that energy of passionate creation which I know you're very good at just do it more often it takes practice to be in alignment to know how you create from your true source and then finally you have the air which is symbolized as coins in tarot so coins is what you put out in the world ไม่ว่าจะเป็นการงาน material world แบบ financials the things you own your treasures could be your projects tangible things with 2 the vibration of the number 2 is balance harmonious balance something about balancing the many projects that you have the many things that you want to do I feel like they're all in เหมือนงานมันเดินแล้วอะมันเริ่มเห็นเป็นรูปเป็นร่างแล้วมันจับต้องได้แล้วแล้วทีนี้พอด้วงเหมือนยังมีการตัดสินใจอะไรบางอย่างที่เราต้องทำ so all of this work once you address which parts of you needs to be integrated needs to be whole again because you are always whole it's just us we were taught to divide we were taught to measure which is better or worse which is light which is dark which has value which doesn't so Once you release that judgment and you accept all that you are and you make peace with it and you love yourself fully, you're going to be able to tap and tune into this energy where you have so many things to do, you're not going to know where to start. Because you want to do it all. You want to do it all. Anything else about, okay. Queen of Pentacles. And underneath you have the Hierophant. So just chilling and like something about teaching other people. You might not see it now, or you might not recognize it, that you're sharing your wisdom, your knowledge, your mastery in ways that other people really, really appreciate it. Queen of Pentacles. Just chill with all of your achievements. And whatever you're working on right now, believe first. You gotta fake it till you make it. You gotta first fake, imagine, visualize. This is manifestation. You focus on the thing being done and you imagine, how would I feel once this is done and put out in the world? How would I feel if getting recognition and appreciation from others, whether it's like appreciative words, gestures of thanks, whatever it is that nourishes your soul, imagine that happening and focus on how you feel. How does that make you feel? I feel powerful. I feel successful. I feel like I'm magic. Like I'm just so powerful. Whatever that is, visualize it and it's going to manifest according to what emotions you feel. That's the main takeaway. It's not going to come from this project, no matter how much time you put into it, especially if you put in more time, it creates a lot more distractions emotionally เพราะเราทำไปเราก็แบบเฮ้ยมันจะดีพอไหมวะอันนี้ต้องเพิ่มเส้นอันนี้หนาบางเส้นหนาบางสีนี้สวยไหมสีนี้วางอันนี้เหลืองกับม่วงมันจะเข้ากันไหม composition, is it right? There's so much room for self-doubt and to move into the innovator that you naturally are. There's no room for self-doubt. There's only play. Art is play. You're going to play, you're going to sit in that power and just bask in all of that glory that you are. And chill with that project, because what's important is how it's going to make you feel, how you would like to feel once you complete that task. It doesn't have to be, it cannot be, that is conditional thinking. คือแบบถ้าคิดว่าแบบอยากทำงานนี้ให้มันจบให้มันเสร็จ because then this would happen, like something would happen. There's something within all of us that we imagine เหมือนแบบถ้าเกิดงานนี้เสร็จแล้วฉันจะได้เงินแล้วฉันจะได้ความรักแล้วฉันจะได้ความชื่นชอบแล้ว success and glory will come. It's not like that. It's not conditional, especially if it's a big project that requires a long period of time. You have to เหมือนไปซอยงานอะซอยเป็น task แล้วบอกว่าอันนี้แค่ทำสีเสร็จนะแค่สีเสร็จฉันก็พอใจแล้วฉันแฮปปี้มากฉันไปชิลสักอาทิตย์นึงอันนี้ทำแค่เส้นนิดๆหน่อยๆนิดๆหน่อยๆแค่นี้พอแล้วแค่นี้คือฉัน celebrate ได้แล้ว It has to be the small steps. You have to celebrate the small steps and not wait until you see the whole thing completed and you hold it, or you pass it on to someone. You have to enjoy the process. Yeah. Dial it down. What is it? Small bites, small steps. There's so many things to celebrate along the way. Okay, let's find an oracle card. Oracle for you. Yeah, dude, luck is on your side. Luck is on your side underneath the deck. And also, you are mastering your own craft. 8 เหรียญอันเนี้ย It's infinite. We can never finish our developing our skills. We can never finish crafting our art. It is this where you thrive. Your soul enjoys learning new things. It enjoys expanding and developing your own style, something that is very unique to you. This could be about personal growth, but I'm getting a feeling that this is about you as a designer, you as an innovator. Yeah. Take your time, enjoy the process, because every little step counts. Everything counts. Every decision that you make it from your source of power where there is no doubt. This is going to develop your intuition, and your intuition is your unique talent. It's not what we learned. They taught us that we have to look for outside confirmation, look for outside examples. No, not for you. Luck is on your side. Just explode with all the creativity. I'm gonna give you some oracle cards to get more light into this reading. Thank you so much for sending me so many tropical fruits. Eggplants. Purple and green. Someone made that happen. Can we get... Your ancestors are coming in. The people who paved their way before you, they were also innovators. I feel like you come from a family of innovators. You're like setting a new landscape. And the work also involves sharing your knowledge. It could just be a very short conversation. They don't even have to know you. They don't have to see you as a person. They don't have to interact with you physically. But there's something very useful that they take away. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Again, this confirms that you'll be moving forward with a newfound energy, excitement, curiosity, like a child. Joy and delight. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. Wow. You can't even imagine where your innovation is going to take you, but you can visualize it. You can visualize how awesome it's going to feel when who you are and what you're able to strategize, what you're able to conceptualize. It's going to bring you places. And once you get there, you're going to feel like, it's going to feel like disbelief. That's the emotion I get. แบบโหไม่เชื่อเลยว่าแบบกูมาได้ไกลขนาดนี้ไม่น่าเชื่อเลยว่าคนเหล่านี้จะเห็นคุณค่าในงานของเราไม่น่าเชื่อเลยว่ากูไม่เคยเห็นคุณค่านี้ในตัวเองแต่วันนี้เห็นแล้วแล้ววันนี้ก็ขอบคุณตัวเองที่ให้โอกาสตัวเองมาตลอดที่ผ่านเรื่องที่มันทำให้เราเจ็บปวดแต่เราก้าวข้ามมันมาแล้วฉันก็ยังคงเป็นคนเดิมที่ยังอยากสร้างอะไรที่แบบมีคุณค่าต่อโลกที่ช่วยคนที่เป็น inspiration that I feel like that's very important to you, that you set an example and you inspire people. Tune in and ask yourself if that is what your soul is here to do, because it's gonna happen anyway. Like, you're gonna fuck around and find out and be a kid, let's do whatever I want to do, and then inspiration comes in, and then like poof, like bang, you're just gonna be skyrocketing across the world and find yourself in a completely new landscape, and you're not gonna believe that you made it happen. Okay. Infinite blessings on your journey to faraway places. May you enjoy this spiritual journey. Blessing to your art, your creation, blessings to your soul, your true self. May you enjoy every part of the process. May you find inspiration within you and from all around you. And may you shine that light and share your talent, because that's what you're here to do. Thank you so much for allowing me to tune into your energy field. Thank you to the Ascended Masters, the gods, Jiva was here by the way พระศิวะเพราะว่าพลังงานที่มันจะต้องล้าง destruction leaves room for creation. This here is about destruction, about uprooting the shadow work to create a new canvas. You're creating a new file now, new, I don't know, Illustrator file or something, like a new canvas for all of this to come in. But destruction has to happen. Integration and destruction goes hand in hand. So yeah, dark and light has to go together. There needs to be value, otherwise there's no dimension, right? There is no depth. That's what we like. That's what we like as designers. We like the story. We like the history of it, the cultural twists, and here's my innovation. That's your value. That's a talent. But it's so easy to you. It takes you a millisecond to figure it out, like how to make this super awesome and have and contain value. เหมือนงานมันต้องมีคุณค่างานมันต้องมีแก่นมีสาระอะแล้วคือแบบเธอคิดแป๊บเดียวมันก็แบบI already know what it's gonna look like. It just takes a bit of time in the 3D world to sit down and do it, to put it out on, to communicate with someone. That idea that comes so easy to you. So talented. I want to see your work. What are you doing? I don't even know what you're doing. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the swamp, bro.